All right, YouTube. Here we go, back in the shop. I had to make sure I hit the record button. Obviously, I just went out through a whole diatribe and wasn't recording it. So that's God just telling me it wasn't worth it. So we got the shop cleaned off, got the benches cleaned off, ready to go for the next operations. Today, we're gonna be doing that right there. And then we'll see how far we can go, but we gotta mirror the ribs up with the front spar and get those done. And then we got to start putting the nose ribs, the smaller ribs, into the skins. I got a different idea on how I want to do that, and I'll show you when we get there. When we get to that point, of course, I'll show you a video. But I appreciate you guys joining me in the shop today and everything. But like always, this plane's not going to build itself, so I got to get to work. All right, YouTube, there you go. One, I don't know, front spar assembly, rear spar. This is yeah, front spar assembly done, mocked up. I did ended up bucking them, and I used my offset bucking bar here, or my offset pneumatic with my bucking bar. One of the things too to help me clamp, as you guys saw in my video yesterday, you got to clamp these down. So what I did is in the wood bench, I just put basically dogs in to help me secure the piece, and I just pushed against it, and that worked wonderfully. And I would highly recommend you do the same thing. That's the one thing about having a really nice bench, and also a bench with a wooden top, because you can change it in and out. So on to the next step.
Playing from iPhone.
All right, YouTube. So I got the skins back in. I got the first set of rivets done on the outer skin. Had a little problem here. One of the problems is like I said, clamping your tools down. So when they're in these cradles, see how they move? So it's hard to get them clamped down. I got an idea. I got an idea, and I'm gonna build it up probably tomorrow, and I'll share with you. But basically what I want to do is I want to take two 2x4s. I want to put a platform down, two 2x4s with hinges on them that then go past this, and then you can pull these or draw these together. I used, to tell you how strong those pieces are, I remember how I made these, I call them my clothespins. It snapped these things off like they were like nothing. So that's junk. So a little change of plan. I'm gonna get those 2x4s, get those cut, and then I'm gonna make up a jig so I can compress. I'll probably make up two. So as I'm putting it together, I can compress equally along the two spaces. So 2x4 with 4 hinges, and then mount it to the table, and then I can move that mount around. Obviously, because wood table, I can unscrew it, screw it back in, and then I can use that 2x4. Let's look at that. I can use the 2x4 to or the V with the hinges, and then collapse them, and see if that that will give me a lot more strength. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to build that out tomorrow. But I think we're at a stopping point. Starting to make stupid, silly mistakes. So it's time to call it quits. Been in the shop a good 2 hours, but we did get the front spar made up, and we did get some riveting done on the skin. And now we're, I'll make that jig up, because instead of fighting it, we just got to make it smart. We just got to be smarter. And so that's what we'll do. And wow, woo-wee, got my butt kicked today. No, we got a lot done. Didn't get as much as I thought, but I got Bill coming over tomorrow. He's going to help me do some riveting and everything. But like I said, these cradles are good for what they do, but they don't give you any like solid support. So once again, you're fighting the part plus holding the rivet gun. It's just too dangerous. I made a mistake. Not a mistake, I just boogered up a rivet. So it's time to stop. Like I said, I'm going to make up these jigs, which are two 2x4s going out on a hinge, so they can be collapsed and be adjusted. And at the top, I'll just put like a screw in them or something and tie a string to collapse them the way I want them. and then that should hold the part to where I want, and I'll just make up 2, and you know, if it works, it works. I'll share it with the rest of you. I think it'll be an easy fix. It'll give me a lot more support instead of me trying to fight. Like I said, you will always lose. There is no winners when you're trying to fight the part, the bucking bar, and the pneumatic. You only got 2 hands. So if you don't have a solid surface to hold it against, and this being in the cradle is not a solid surface. So with that being said, I just want to say thanks for joining me in the shop today. Make sure you hit that like button, the subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments about the airplane or building it, you know, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Like I said, it wasn't a total loss today. I did get the front spar mocked up, or not mocked up, but built up, and that turned out really well. No issues there. And you know, the key is like I said, having support for the part. Make sure your part is properly supported, and you won't have any issues either. So with that being said, I just want to say thanks for joining me in the shop today, and like always, take care of yourself and may God bless you.